The Reader Center is a newsroom initiative that is helping the Times build deeper ties with our audience. Last week, our theater section ran a review headlined "A Play with a Crude Name and a Powerfully Dark View." The play, by the Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright Susan Laurie Parks, is a critic's pick. The name of the play does not appear within the review, in the information box at the bottom of the page, or in the article's URL. Queen Akali Kango and Christine Lottie are women who take their fates into their own hands in Susan Laurie Parks' dark fable at the Signature Theater. Richard Terman for the New York Times. In the sixth paragraph, the Koch of theater critic Ben Brantley Ritesi suppose this is the place to note that, since I am not a character in this work, but an employee of the New York Times, I shall be referring to this play only as a. The full title places an Anglo-Saxon adjective before the a, one commonly used on cable television, but not considered fit for print here. Readers whose imaginations were running wild, what could the name be, could confirm or debunk their suspicions by clicking the link to the Signature Theater in the fourth paragraph, or by clicking the Find Tickets button. For clarity, another link to the play was later added to the full title, as seen in the excerpt directly above. The majority of the comments on the review have been critical of our decision not to name the play. None praised us for our decision, though the prolific commenter Freddie Stiddy could be seen as sympathetic. A sampling given the rather grisly subject matter, I'm wondering if the people who might attend the play would get the vapors if they were to see the name in print. We're all adults here. And given recent events, I suppose if Anthony Scaramucci had written the review we'd have gotten the name, along with a few other Anglo-Saxon epithets to boot. Gemly, Boston. I'm all in favor of the Times avoiding the gratuitous use of expletives. But it's insulting and distracting to the reader that the paper is afraid to use at least once a word that's so essential to the article. And frankly, it's bad journalism. The Times needs to reconsider this archaic policy. Eric, Connecticut. It was silly and distracting for Mr. Brantley to withhold the name of the play in its full written form. We've heard far more offensive language by presidential candidates and presidential cousins in Access Hollywood segments. So let's not feign pearl clutching, let's just get on with it. Douglas R. Santoni, Seattle. Additionally, world theatergoers who are searching for reviews of this play may not be able to find our review because we're lacking the proper keywords. We asked our standards editor, Philip B. Corbett, to explain why would we review a play but not name it. We have wrestled with this problem in various forms for years, and I admit this is far from a perfect solution. To be clear, we don't think our readers are naive or exceptionally delicate, or will faint dead away at seeing a vulgar word. On the other hand, we strive overall for a tone that's thoughtful and civil. We've loosened up quite a bit in recent years and make exceptions in some cases, but we have still tried to keep a high bar for flat-out obscenities. The basic idea is that, just because a playwright or website owner, or rock band, etc. wants to use an obscene name for their own purposes, we are not obligated to repeat it. You'd be surprised how often it comes up. At the same time, it's unfortunate if that makes it harder for our readers to find what they are looking for. We hope the link in the story helps on that front. We don't always shy away from obscenities. In July, we published the vulgar comments that Anthony Scaramucci, then the White House communications director, gave during an interview with The New Yorker. Cliff Levy, our deputy managing editor for digital, explained the decision at the time in a bulletin board post. We decided that it was newsworthy that a top aide to President Trump used such language. What do you think? Should we have included the name of the play?